heels. You can do cross-legged, that's fine as well, just any comfortable upright position. So just get yourself settled, make any kind of final adjustments or movements you want. You can roll the shoulders, you can roll the head, you can roll the neck. Take your time with it. And then over the next minute or so, just allow those movements to become smaller and smaller. Or slower and slower. Until you just rest nice and comfortably in your upright position. Keeping the eyes closed. Just allow all the muscles in the face to soften. So we'll just take a quick body scan starting in the face. So just relax the cheeks, the jaw, the temple, forehead, even your teeth, your ears. Coming down the neck to your shoulders. Just invite like almost like a sense of heaviness into your shoulders. Just to feel them drop away from the ears. Breathe some length into the neck. Traveling down the arms. Just allow the hands to rest or sit comfortably anywhere on the legs or knees. Traveling down the spine towards your chest, and maybe just using this cue to lengthen or deepen your breath. So feel your chest or your entire thoracic expanding out in all directions. So feel your side body or side ribs expanding to the side. Feel your shoulder blades protracting or lengthening at the top of the inhale. Come down towards your belly, and likewise feel or think of your belly as a balloon here. As you inhale, feel the navel extending away, feel the belly inflating, and as you exhale, feel the navel drawing closer towards the spine. Try not to think about these cues or instructions a whole lot. Yeah, these are things that are naturally already happening. You're just bringing awareness to those areas or those movements. Come down to the hips. Again, maybe invite a sense of heaviness into the hips just so that they sink into the heels. Feel the lengthening and the light stretch out throughout your thighs, whether you're cross-legged or sitting on the heels. Coming down to the knees. Take a breath into the knees. And traveling down the shins, feeling the light stretch out through the front of the shins, the front of the ankles, and the tops of the feet. And then coming down to the toes. And then awareness comes back to the very center of the chest. Take an exhale out together just to empty the breath. Take a full breath in through the nose, filling up the chest. And then just take an open mouth exhale, just a big sigh. You can take a couple more of these, or you can just return back to a natural rhythm of your breath, in and out through the nose. Now just gently blink the eyes open. Go ahead, just release the hands by the sides. Let's interlace the fingers behind us. So just catch the hands. Try and keep your wrists together here as well. And then inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift the head slightly. Lift the chest. Keep the hands bound. Exhale, just bow the head out in front of you or reach the chest out in front of you. Keep the arms straight. Inhale, rise back up. Look up. Again, lead with your heart. Exhale, reach the chest out in front of you. Let the head drop down low. One more time. Inhale up. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Exhale. Good. Stay here with the head down. Nice. And then you'll just pull both of the arms to one side, any side. You'll just feel a bit more of a stretch out through one of the shoulders. Nice work. And then pull to the other side. Keep the head down. Just bring the hands to the center. And then on your next inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Release the hands by your sides. This time, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. You're going to interlace the fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. So we're pressing the hands up again, trying to keep the arms as long as you can. Try and keep your ribs in here. So think about pulling your bottom ribs down. Nice. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, I want you to turn to the left-hand side. So turn your entire torso. Now, it's easier to twist the further up the spine we are. So it's easier to turn the head and the chest, but can you turn your navel, your belly button? Think about squeezing your belly and turning it towards the left. Try and keep the biceps by the ears, or the ears in between the biceps. And then inhale, turn back to center. Exhale, turn to the right side. But again, see if you can turn from the base of your spine. Even if it's just an extra degree or two of rotation. Nice. Inhale, turn back to center. Press the palms up. And then exhale, just release the arms by your sides. So you're going to drop the hips to one side. Bring the legs out in front of you. And then I want you to take the feet nice and wide. Hands underneath your shoulders. And at first, we'll just do a couple side to sides or windscreen wipers. Nice. And then we'll all drop the knees to the right side. So you should be more on your right hip, yeah? But what's more important here, I want you to find this square shape through both legs. So we call this 90-90, yeah? So think about 90-90 degrees. So square through both feet. You should have some space between your knee and your foot. And then you're going to turn your hands to face the right leg. So your hands either side of the right thigh. Nice. So press your hands down. Keep your chest up nice and tall. So always think big, proud chest. And then we're going to work on lifting just the front knee. Now, it'll look something like this. So the knee will lift up and down. If it's available, you might have a go at lifting the knee and the foot. Right? So I'll leave it with you, either just the knee or the knee and the foot. We're going to go for 10 lifts here, yeah? So face that front leg, press down, proud chest, and then lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, lift it up, 9, 8, 7. Maybe even flex the toes towards the knee on that lifted foot. 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Keep the hands where they are. Start to lean the weight forward. And now think of pigeon pose. You're just going to drop your chest down out in front of you. To lower the chest, lift the chest. Lower, lift. 3, 4. You might even have a go at floating the hands here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold down low. You can even walk the hands or drop the forearms down out in front of you. So pretty much just in like a modified pigeon. Just take a couple breaths into that right hip. Nice. And then lift the head. Walk the hands back. Place them where they were, either side of that right thigh. Now we're going to work with the back leg. So you'll lean your weight forward. And so that it'll look something like this, either just the back knee or again, maybe the knee and the foot. Yeah. So press your hands down, proud chest, maybe lean forward slightly. And then we'll go for 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Keep it up. Nice. So that if you're lifting the foot as well, try and have the knee and the foot about the same distance off the floor. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Staying here. All we're going to do from here, you're going to try and straighten your front leg as best as you can. So the left knee will be bent, yep, and the front leg is straight. Do your best to try and point the toes up. It's okay if your leg's rolling over to the right side. Nice. And then again, big proud chest, lift the heart, and then just walk the hands out in front. We'll just take a brief forward fold. Nice. Either leave your hands on the floor or you can catch the right foot. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, release. So we're opening up through the back of the right leg. You should also be feeling the internal rotation on your left hip. Nice. Go ahead, lift the head, walk the hands back. Just bend your right knee again to find the 90-90 position. And then spin your hands back to face the front. And then lift the knees up. Just go side to side a couple times, and then we'll end up on the other side. So we'll end up on the left hip now. So you're going to find that same square shape, decent space between left foot and right knee. And this time, hands framing the left thigh. Press your hands down. Good. So we're going with the front leg first, either just the knee or the knee and the foot. Press down, big proud chest, and lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep pressing your back knee down as well. 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice. Stay here. Lean the weight forward. Either hands stay down or you can float the hands by the chest. You'll drop the chest out in front of you and then lift back up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, holding on the last one, you can bring the arms or forearms out in front of you. Breathe into that left hip. Good. Then lift the head, walk the hands back. Hands again, framing that left thigh. Leaning your weight forwards. Looking to work the back leg now. So either the knee or the knee and the foot. We'll go ahead and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. Flex the toes if the foot is off the floor. This can feel pretty intense on the right hip. So just breathe or listen to your body and release. Final adjustment. You're just going to extend the left leg, the front leg. Nice. You can readjust if you need. Again, try and do your best to keep the toes pointing up. Big proud chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just walk or extend out in front of you. Good. Hands stay down or catching the foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nicely done. Lift the head. Slowly walk the hands back in. Bend the front knee again or the front leg. Spin the right arm back and then lift the knees up. And let's just rinse it all out side to side. All right, come back up. Take a brief butterfly here. So bring the soles of the feet together. Bring the hands around the feet and just flutter the knees here. Good. And then now here, I want you to extend the legs nice and wide. Good. And then you're going to reach your left hand to your right foot. Catch the right foot. And we're just going to pulse towards the foot 10 times. down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Now the legs don't have to be too wide here. Then I want you to place your hands either side of the right thigh. Press the hands down. Now you might lean back a little bit, but we're going to lift the right foot up 10 times. So 1, it'll look something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. Again, listen to your body. It can be common to like have a cramping sensation here in the hip. And then release. Nice. Turn to face the left leg first. Catch the left foot, right hand, and pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Hands frame the left thigh. Press down. Lean back slightly, and then we're going to lift the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice. Keep the legs wide. Bring the hands out in front of you, or walk the hands forward. And then we're just going to pulse 10 times straight ahead here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Walk the hands up or back. Bring your legs in a little. Again, they don't have to be too wide. We're going to have a go at doing both legs. So use your fingertips here. So place your fingertips down pretty much in between the thighs. Straighten the arms. Lean back slightly and then see if you can lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace. Nice. Just take the hands back. Lean back a bit just to take some weight off the thighs, and even just kind of circle side to side, or just lean back side to side. Nice. Come upright. We'll just take one last forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach out in front of you. And then hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nice. Walk, lift the head. Walk the hands back. Hands underneath the knees. Just pick the legs up, bring the knees and feet in. Just cross the ankles and then just bring your weight forward. You're going to find a tabletop position on your mat. So legs and hips should be nice and warm. Let's go ahead. Tuck the toes here in your tabletop. Toes stay tucked. Yep. Plant the palms and you're just going to hover the knees off the floor. Right? And I want you to keep them the same distance off the floor as we take cat-cow. So inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Take one more. Inhale, lift. Hold in this lifted position. Press the arms down. Keep the arms long. Lift your tailbone, lift your heart. And then downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out in your down dog. Yeah, always good to find some movement in your first one. All right, and then just hold still in your down dog. So just actively pressing both heels back and down. All right, then we'll take the right leg up Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Think about making the smallest possible shape. So think about lifting the knee as high as you can away from the floor, and then bring the foot through in between the hands. Drop down on your back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the arms out in front of you. So I want you to think of an archer drawing a bow here, yeah? Bow and arrow. So with your right hand, you're going to draw a bow. So you're basically just keeping the right hand as close to your body as you can, and then reach it all the way back. So you're coming into a twist. You'll then turn to face the right side. Nice. And then sink more into your front knee, but reach back more with your right. Good. Then look forward, down your left arm. Inhale, just scissor your arms up. Exhale, reach them out in front of you again. So inhale, draw the bow, same side, same arm. Exhale, sink into the pose. Reach back with your right arm. Look forward. Inhale, scissor your arms up. Exhale, out in front of you. One more time. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink. Nice. Look to the right or look towards your back arm. Nice. And then from here, stay twisting to the right. Bring the palms together and then hook the elbow outside of the knee. Left elbow, right knee. And then press the palms, look over the right shoulder. Nice. Inhale, high crescent lunge facing the front of the room. Nice. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Bend into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Lower the head towards the knee. If you like, you can lift the toes up as well. Maybe use your fingertips. Nice. And then from here, bend into the front foot. Plant the front foot. See if you can bring the right heel towards your butt. You're going to take the leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Stack your hip open. Either stay here, or if it's available, maybe just briefly, we flip over into a wild thing. Just for like one breath. Lift the hips, lift the heart, reach the arm front of the room, and then right hand down, downward facing dog. So take the left leg up. Good. Knee to the nose, round through your spine. Think about, big cat stretch. Nice. And then step the foot through in between the hands. Drop the back knee, reach your arms up. So you come into a low lunge. So on the exhale, the arms will come out in front of you. This time we're drawing the bow with the left arm. Inhale, pull back. Reach back. Nice. Sink into the pose. And then look forwards. Inhale, scissor your arms. Exhale, arms forwards. Inhale, draw the bow. Exhale, sink. Good. Look forwards. Inhale, arms up. Last one, we'll take a hold here. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, pull back. Nice. Exhale, hold. Stay here. Breathe. Try and make sure your palms are facing the side that you're facing, the left side. Reach back a little more with your left arm. Then stay here. Bring the palms together. Find the knee with the right elbow. And then press the palms. Try and keep the palms together. Or try and keep the thumbs towards the center of your chest. And then inhale, reach the arms up, face the front. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, bend forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Maybe lift the toes, maybe not. Yeah, your body, your practice. Nice, and then bend forwards into the front knee. You're going to come up three-legged dog. So bring the left leg all the way up. Bend into the left knee. Stack open. See if you can flip over. So the right leg should be long, the left knee bent. Lift the heart, lift the arm, lift the chest. And then roll back over, meet back downward facing dog. Nicely done. So let's take the right leg up this time. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. Good. And then exhale, bring the knee to your nose. And then you're going to step the foot through between the hands. Good. From here, we're going to reach the right arm up. And as you do that, you'll roll onto the outer edges of both feet. So you're on the edges of both feet. The right knee is coming out to the side. You will reach the right arm back. Notice how my hips drop here. And then inhale, lift the hips, lift the right arm over your head. And then exhale, lower back. You're going to look to the hand the whole time. So inhale, lift up, you're looking overhead. Exhale, now you're looking back. Last one, inhale, lift up and hold here. Look towards the right fingertip. Press down the edge of the foot. Nice. And then right hand down, turn back onto the soles of the feet. Walk your right foot even wider here. So you're coming into lizard. Bring the hands on the inside. Lean the weight forwards. You can always drop the back knee if you want. Or you might even want to drop down onto the forearms if that's available. Yeah, I want you to just take 3 full breaths here. Wherever you are, whatever variation you're in. If you're on the forearms, just come back onto the hands. If you've got the back knee down, just lift it up for a moment. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg again. And again, options to lift the toes. Think about pulling the hips back in space. Nice. Then bend forwards. Bring your right foot to the middle again, in between the hands. Now, just your front foot. So you're going to roll onto the back knee's up in a lunge. You're going to roll onto the edge of just the front foot. So see if you can allow the knee to splay out towards the side. Yeah. And then come onto your fingertips. So you're pretty much balancing on the edge of the right foot, yeah? And then you're just going to hang out here, or you're going to play with maybe seeing if you can have less contact with the hands or the fingers. Maybe you can balance here on just one finger. Or maybe you can float one hand. Maybe you can float both hands. Again, listen to your body. Good. Nice work, Heather. Good. Nice, Alton. Nice, Chris. So it's kind of like pigeon, but like a lot more active. Try not to forget about your back leg as well. Squeeze the left thigh, lift the back knee. Good. Then just plant the hands down. Plant the right foot down. Bend into your front knee. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Nice. Bend into the front knee. This time, 3-legged dog, right leg all the way up. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. We're going to go wild thing again. So again, try and keep the right knee bent, left leg long. Reach the hips up, reach the heart up, reach the right arm overhead. And then downward facing dog. Take your time, roll back over. Maybe pedal the feet out as a reset. Nicely done. When you're ready, the left leg comes up. You bend the knee, stack the hip open. Good. Try and keep the heel near the butt. And then bring the foot through in between the hands. Nice. Back knee stays lifted. From here, left arm reaches up as you roll onto the edges of both feet. Good. Then reach the left arm back, the hips drop. And then inhale, lift overhead. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift overhead. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. So hips high here. Look towards the left fingertips. Press down through the heel of your right hand. And then roll down. Turn the soles of the feet back down. Inhale, reach the chest forward. And then walk the left foot wide, find lizard. Hands on the inside, all forearms, knee up or down. Plenty of options. And just hang out for a couple breaths. Good, then come back onto the hands. Lift the back knee, reach the chest forward, inhale. Exhale, straighten front leg. Nice, stay here. Open up back of the left leg. Pull the hips back. Nice, then bend forwards. Walk the left foot in the middle now, in between your hands. And then roll onto the edge of your left foot. See if you can have the knee come out to the side. And then you're just going to have a play or flirt with the balance here. Come onto your fingertips, try and come tall. Even if it's just, your peace fingers down or something, it is still quite challenging. Nicely done. And then eventually plant the palms, roll the sole of the left foot down, bend into the front knee. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten your front leg again. Bring the head towards the knee. Nice. Then bend forwards, runner's lunge. Left heel to the butt, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack open, flip over, lift the heart. Again, press down through the heel. Lift the hip, come back, downward facing dog. Nice. From here, let's drop the knees down. And then you might want to turn to the sides just so you can use your mat, because we're going to take the knees wide here. We're going to set up a frog pose. So basically, you're just going to take your knees as wide as you can, but you're also going to take the feet out wide with them. Yeah, so your feet should be the same width as your knees. And ideally, see if you can have the toes pointing away from each other. So the heels face each other. Yeah? Once you kind of find your positioning or your max range, then maybe even come down onto the forearm. And then I want you to pulse the hips back. So think about taking the hips either in line with the knees or behind the knees. Just pulse. And then staying here, we're going to do something kind of similar to that first drill that we did, working on the internal rotations of the hip. So we'll do the right foot first. All you're going to do, I want you to keep the hips back, but you're just going to see if you can lift the right foot just off the floor. It might just be a fraction, and then lower it down. Yeah. So think about like you're almost trying to roll onto the top of your knee. So we'll just take 10 lifts and we'll hold on the last one. Yeah. So lift, low, lift, low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Press hips back. Maybe even flex the toes. Keep pressing the hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Straight into the other side. Left leg. Lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Press hips back. Flex the toes. And release. Nice. Press the hips back. And now we'll just try both feet together. So see if you can lift. The weight might come forward, that's all right, and then lower. Lift, low, lift, low, lift, low. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. See if you can flex both toes. Press the hips back. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice. Come back onto the hands. Press the hips back even more. Good. And then just gently bring the feet and the knees back together. So you can go use your hands, knees in, feet in, knees in, feet in. Good. And then we'll just press back into down dog. Good. So let's take the right leg up here. Bend the right knee. Stack the hip open. And you're going to flip over into your wild thing. Lift the hips. Good. Now keep everything exactly as it is, but just drop the hips all the way down to the ground. Yeah? So if you have a look, my left leg is straight, my right knee is bent. And then I want you to step your left foot in. So both knees are bent. Yeah, the feet are pretty much parallel. And then you're going to inhale, lift your hips, lift your right arm up. So you're in kind of like a one-arm bridge. So we're like this. Good. Then drop your hips all the way to the ground again. Keep your right knee bent, straighten your left leg. So now when you come up, it'll be wild thing. Lift the hips up, lift the right arm up. Good. Now place the right hand down, lift the right leg up, place the right foot down. Down dog. Let's try that on the other side. So take your left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip open, gently flip over. Good. Lift the heart, lift the hip. Good. Now stay here and just lower the hips all the way to the ground. Nice. Bring your right foot in now. Bend your right knee so the feet are parallel. Both knees are bent. And then inhale, lift up again. Reach the arm overhead. You're in your one-arm bridge. Good. Lift the hips. Good. Now lower the hips all the way to the ground. Extend your right leg. And then lift up again. Wild thing. Good. And then roll back over. Downward facing dog. All right. On your inhale, roll forward into a plank. Nice. We're just going to take one push-up. So exhale, chaturanga. You're just holding your body off the floor. Inhale, plank. Nice. Drop your knees. Drop your chest down. Pull your chest through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right. From here, let's slowly walk the feet forwards to the front of your mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Then bend into both knees. Slowly roll up your spine. Nice. So we're going to have a go at dancer's pose. So what you're going to do is you'll just stand feet together. Now let's go with the right leg first. So you're going to bend your right knee. Bring the right foot up. And then you're going to catch with your right hand on the inside of the foot. So your thumb is pointing down towards your toe. Good. We might have done this a couple of weeks ago in our back bending class. But reach your left arm up. Good. Now, I want you to kick the foot into the hand. So start kicking the foot into the hand. And then lean your weight forwards, lean the chest forwards. Try and keep the left bicep by the ear. Keep kicking the right hand and just see how far you can drop your weight. Nice, Alton. Yeah, if the balance is shaky, you can always bend a little bit in your standing leg. And see if you can come back up with grace. So just lift up. Nice, and release. Just walk the feet out. And then we'll go to the other side. So bend your left knee, catch the left foot. Start to already kick the foot down, reach your right arm up. Again, try and keep the right bicep by the ear. And use your chest to dip your weight forward. So reach forwards, keep kicking. So the kicking is almost like a counterbalance. And you should be pulling nice and open through your left shoulder as you kick back. Good. And then you're going to see if you can slowly come up. Reach with your right arm, come up and release. Walk the feet out. So still at the front of your mat now. Feet together. I want you to bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Nice, drop the hips. We'll take a twist here. So go palms together, center of the chest. Twist to your right side first. So left elbow outside the right knee. Good. Then we're going to do a quick play with balance here. You're going to see if you can peel just your left heel off the floor. So the weight shifting into the right foot. And then you're going to see if you can bring the left heel towards your butt. And then you're going to see if you can slowly step back to a twisted lunge. See if you can bring the thumbs again towards the center of the chest. Maybe you open the arms here. We won't be here for long. We'll bring the palms back together if you've got them wide. Now we're going to do that in reverse. So lean the weight forward. Try and lift your left heel to the butt again. And slowly step it back, twisted chair. Good. Then inhale, chair pose, front of the room. Exhale, forward fold, straight legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deep fold. Nice, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Palms together, center of the chest. Exhale to your left this time. Right elbow, left knee. Press the palms. Good. Once you're stable, peel your right heel off the floor. So the right knee might come forward a little bit. And then pull your right heel to the butt. Slowly. See if you can step back. Find your twisted lunge. If you want to open the arms, go for it. Wherever you are, we'll bring the palms back together again. Lean the weight forwards. See if you can slowly step through twisted chair. Nice. Inhale, chair pose, front of the room. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Nice. Inhale to brace. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way down. Pull your chest through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. So from here, I want you to extend the right leg up, three-legged dog. And I want you to bring the knee towards the right wrist. You're just going to hover the knee behind the right wrist just off of the floor. And then I want you to think of your knee like an elevator here. Inhale, lift the knee all the way up the arm. Exhale, lower.
Inhale, lift, see if you can come to the armpit. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, 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 hold. Press down through the heels of both hands. And then lower all the way down, still behind the right wrist. Drop the back knee down. We're setting up for pigeon. Bring your right foot somewhere in between your left knee and your left hand. Extend your left leg back. Nice. Before we sink in, I want you to come into an upright position in your pigeon. Good. Now, either keep the hands down, or if you're able to float the hands, you can keep them by the chest. Again, similar to that first drill, we're just going to kind of prime the hip first. So you're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower. We'll just take 5 and lift. Lower 4 and lift. Lower 5 and lift. If you're floating the hand, if you're able to stay here with the hands floating, reach them all the way up. Good. Or if the hands are down, you'll just walk the hands all the way out in front of you and then come down into your pigeon pose. So you'll be dropping the forehead down. Nice. All right, let's slowly lift the head. Walk the hands back in. Good. Maybe just step the left knee and toes in a little closer just so you can make it more accessible to come out. When you're set, lift your back knee. See if you can take the right leg all the way up, maybe 3-legged dog. If you want to do one last wild thing, you can do that as well. Just any release here is fine. Once you get back to your down dog, just pedal the feet out as well, just to reset some more. All right, so we're going to extend the left leg straight, 3-legged dog. And then knee to the left wrist. So you're just hovering off the ground just behind the left wrist. Good. And then inhale, elevator up towards the armpit. Good. Exhale down towards the wrist. Inhale up towards the armpit, suck everything in. Good. Exhale down to the wrist. Last one. Inhale, draw everything in as high as you can. Round through your shoulder blades. Think about that big cat stretch. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then drop it down to the floor behind the wrist. Good. Bring the left foot forwards. Adjust or set up for your pigeon. Walk the right leg back. And then come into the upright position first. So come up nice and tall again. Think big, proud chest. And then we're just going to do 5 of those lowering and lifting actions. So drop the chest out in front of you. And then lift the chest back up. Lower. And lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. Last one. Good. Lift. And then keep the arms long. And then just walk them out in front of you. Walk, walk, walk. Find your final shape. All right, lifting the hips, walking the hands back. Nice. Shuffle the left knee and foot in slightly, and then tuck the back toes, lift the left leg up. Finish however you did on the other side, whether it was wild thing, whether it was three-legged dog, whether it was just down. Nice. Once you're back in your down dog, just walk the feet all the way forwards, front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We'll take one last chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, reach up. Good. Then lower the hips. Just be mindful of the drop. We're going to come down onto our butts. Good. And then come down onto your backs. Now, I didn't ask at the start of the class, but if you have a block, you can use it here. If you don't have one, no problems at all. We're just going to take 2 rounds of bridge, yeah? So the second round, we'll use a block if you have one. If you don't have one, no problems. You can just do bridge without the block. So first one, we'll take more of an active bridge. So your options are obviously arms by your sides. Make sure your feet are parallel. So let's just call option 1 just your regular bridge, lifting the hips up. Let's call option 2 maybe grabbing the ankles here, rolling the shoulders down and lifting the hips up. Option 3 can maybe be interlacing your fingers underneath you. And maybe option 4 is your wheel pose or Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you have that available, you can take the hands back by the ears and press up. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you. Listen to your bodies. Nice work, Alton. See if you can do your best to straighten your arms. Nice. Good work. Nice, Heather. Wow, good. Really good, everyone. Take your time, breathe. For those doing the full wheel, just do your best to straighten your arms or straighten your elbows as best you can. Or take the chest towards the back of the room. Nice. And then last breath in your first bridge or active wheel. And then slowly bring your hips back down. Just hug the knees into your chest. Just as a counter stretch. Good. And then for those who have a block, a really nice way to finish in a supported bridge, you can just take the block underneath your hip. If you don't have a block, that's totally cool. You can just come into any of the previous options of bridge. So for those who are in the supported bridge on your block, I always like to kind of hang out here and then extend my legs. And sometimes do overhead, so you pretty much kind of have a full body stretch, cross back bend on your block. And just breathe. Great time for slowing down your breath, so lengthening your exhale. And by all means, you can stay on your, if you're on your block and you're comfortable there, you can stay there for the last few minutes. Otherwise, you can just slowly remove the block or lift your hips off the block, remove the block, and just roll your hips back down. Maybe just take a couple side to sides with the knee, just to reset the lower back or low spine.
And then hug the knees into the chest. Good. Go ahead and lift your head up towards the knees, curling yourself up into the smallest shape that you can, activating everything you got. And then exhale, drop the head, drop everything down towards the ground. Extend the legs, extend your arms. And just surrender to your Shavasana. Slowly start to bring some awareness back into your room, into your body, into your breath. Maybe starting some small again. So back, just take a moment, bend your knees, bring the feet to the floor. And then take a moment to roll over onto any side. Just resting on one side. Just getting ready to re-enter your ease. And when that is, just gently pick yourselves up. Come to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall, palms together. But as always, try and bring with you all of that good stuff from your practice and more specifically the last 5 minutes or so from your Shavasana. That sense of being grounded, that sense of calmness, whether it's calmness of the wavering state of emotions, the wavering state of thought. Just notice, just observe, and try and bring that with you moving forward into your evening, to the rest of the week, into the rest of this crazy year. And as you sit up nice and tall, just take an exhale out, empty the lung. Eyes remain closed. Take a nice full breath in through the nose, filling up the chest. Hold the breath in here at the top. Relax the body though. And then open the mouth, big sigh, exhale, let it all go. Rub your hands, feel all of your efforts. Nice, just take the hands to the face, cover the face, massage the face. And return the palms back together again. Blinking the eyes open, and we say namaste.